Hi everyone, how are you today? This is Bess McCarty, founder and coach with the MLM Millionaire Club School for Network Marketers, making network marketing simple. Today I come to you also as what I've been sometimes called the shrink of MLM, being that I'm a body-mind therapist and a counselor for 30 years also, as well as being a previous full-time network marketer for years. So I bring these two together to help network marketers now, both the mindset and the psychology piece and the skills that I teach. Those are the two things that I specialize in. Welcome, David. Glad you're here. So skills, 20% of success, mindset, 80% of success. And that's what I coach network marketers, and that's what I teach in my school. So today is about the mindset part, or the top 10 mental blocks to success. So going to cover those in just a second. Just wanted to say, thinking of the people in Texas during this Hurricane Harvey, just devastating, record amounts of rainfall for Texas. I used to live there myself. I have many, many friends there. So very much thinking about them. And on my Facebook page, I posted the best link that I found for donations. It's by Forbes and has some very common sense ways that you can help. Besides driving down there would be, there's precautions about that, and they talk about that, driving down to help. But they also give sites where you can donate money. And there's the top 5 approved sites, and you should be careful who you donate to and make sure it really gets to the needed people. They also tell you how you can donate blood or even operate a shelter for people or pets. So hope you check that out and share it too. Hello, Mahai, glad you're here. And hello, Kelly, welcome. Kelly is in Houston. How are you faring okay down there? I know I've been following you on the Facebook and it says that you're doing okay. So I'm glad. If anybody else would like to post where you're from, then I can welcome you from your town or state. And Mahai says hello, thank you. And also thank you for sharing this video with people that you think can use some assistance and some tips of how to clear the top 10 mental blocks to success. And how did I come up with these? Well, over 30 years in this profession, and as a counselor, as a body-mind therapist, I have collected and noticed what the top 10 blocks that I have noticed in people that I've worked with in a network marketing. And so I sum them up and bring them to you. I have a little quiz I posted on my page as well. So hello, Mahai from Italy. Oh, I just love that we can visit with everybody here. Hello, Terry, welcome. So the top 10 mental blocks to success, to sales. I have one for success as well, but this one's for sales that I have observed and helped people to overcome. And they are not being afraid of handling objections, not thinking that we're good enough, fearing that we're intruding or that we won't be welcome, fearing that people don't need what we have to offer, being afraid to talk about money, not having the time, forgetting to ask for the sale right in front of you or being totally unaware of the opportunity, coming on or thinking the work that the mountain's too high to climb, the work is too hard, or coming on too strong, or fearing a rejection or fearing a no. So that's real quick, the 10 blocks, and I'm going to go into each of them a little bit. But perhaps as I read these, you may have seen yourself in one or more of these. So we're going to talk about now about how to help that. And hello, Terry, glad you're here, and Femi, so glad you're here. Be sure and write where you're from if you'd like me to welcome you, and be sure and share the video if you know a network marketing friend or teammate who would benefit from clearing their top 10 mental blocks to success, or clearing the mindset. There's a lot of fear, right? Mindset is 80% of success, skill is 20, even though I teach both and help to clear both. Thank you for the likes, everybody, and the loves. So mindset's 80%, and we're going to talk about that, how to handle each one of these that I just read. So If you want to see the whole quiz, it's on my Facebook page. You can take that little 1-minute quiz and bring questions here that I will answer in a little bit. And please feel free to leave any comments as we go as well. My top 10 mental blocks to sales. So I'm going to take the first one. Afraid to not be able to handle the objections. So if you've ever had this one yourself or know someone who has, it looks like kind of going blank or deer in the headlights when they say certain things like, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, I'm not a salesman, is this an MLM? And they might just go blank. And nobody wants to look dumb or not have an answer, so they might hold back from talking to people. I do teach very well how to handle each of the top 19 objections that I've identified. Pretty thorough, aren't I? But here's a quick way to handle objections. To say to the person, would you? If I could help you pass that objection, would you like to know a little bit more about it? If I could help you find the time or to do this in the time that you have, would you like to know a little bit more about it? If I could show you how this can actually be an investment instead of an expense for you as far as money, or if I could show you how to get the money to get the starter kit, would you like to hear a little bit more about it? And so it's, if I could show you how to overcome what you just said, would you like to know a little bit more? So we'll go into that. I go into that in other videos, but I'll go into the second block for sales is people might fear that they're not good enough, that they don't deserve success, or that they're not capable of doing it. And so if you feel like this, or if you have somebody like this on your team, I suggest that you find the need that's underneath that. Is it self-esteem? Is it skills that you need? Identify what is the need underneath that, and then give that to yourself. You can ask other people to help you with the self-esteem part. What do you see valuable in me? And you can also look in the mirror and say, I am valuable and capable, no matter what people say. And being good enough, that could include getting the skills, which of course is, I'll share an idea about that. Well, I'll do it now. It's my Always Get a Yes workshop. It's a free workshop that I offer for your team, and I will put a link for that. If you like it for yourself, I think I'll put a link just for that, for if you'd like to master my Always Get a Yes process. I have a video and a book about that, so I'll post a link so you can get that. When you have the skills, then you don't usually think I'm not good enough. However, it could be a self-esteem issue too. So, okay, we fear that we're intruding or that we're not welcome. Well, actually, with my Always Get a Yes process, you know that you are, because I teach you how to approach people in a way that they love, that you feel comfortable, that's easy, that's simple, that's caring. It's from the heart, and it's about asking questions, listening, and giving empathy. The empathy part is the unique part I've never seen taught anywhere else. So I will, again, post that link for you to learn that. Because when you use this process, you know you are welcome, you are wanted. It's how to approach people the right way. And it's also asking permission. That's another key too. Is this a good time? I have an idea. I hear you have this problem and that it's causing you a lot of difficulty. I may have an idea or an option for you. Is this a good time to talk with you about it? Would you like to hear it? And is this a good time? So asking permission is another way. Hello, Josh. I'm so glad to see you. How are you? Please feel free to type in where you're from, and I can welcome you from there. And also to share the video with those that you know could benefit from clearing their top 10 mental blocks. And this is the top 10 mental blocks to sales, specifically network marketing, but it could apply to anything. So, okay, then another fear is that the people don't need what I'm offering and they're not going to like me for asking them. Well, it's kind of, I'm going to clear this out here, there. it's kind of a given that most people want better, for those who have health products, most people want better health, want more energy, want to look better, lose weight, etc. So that's kind of a given. And it's also a given that everybody, I believe, knows what they would do if they had more money. Everyone knows someone they could help or what they would do. So you do have solutions to people's wants and needs. And please realize that you're bringing a gift to people. You're not intruding. You're not bugging them. You're just offering them an option. If you talk about your product, service, or business with them, you're offering. And there's a way to do that, which is my Always Get a Yes process. Helps you to overcome any fear about that. Okay, another block. We're afraid to talk about money. Like it's a bad thing. Like it's not okay to ask your friends and family or people that you know for money in exchange for the product or service. Again, that's focusing on, the way to overcome that, I believe, is to focus on the people and the value that you bring and the benefit that they're going to get from your product or service or joining you in the business. And when you know the value that you're bringing and the change it will bring to their lives, it's way beyond the money that they're paying for the product or the service or the starter kit. The value is way, way, way beyond that. And if you're worried about talking about money, then I know that you need to shift your focus over onto the benefit and onto the person and how you can be helping them. So if you're worried about money, change that focus to the benefit that you bring and stand firmly behind that. That's what you're offering. It's a gift. If you hide behind your fear, somebody's going to lose. The person will lose an opportunity to know about an option for a better life for themselves. So get out from behind the fear and bring the value to people. Care about them more than you care about your fear. Okay. Another block is that we don't have the time to do it. Somebody gave me a thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you very much. And be sure and share the video with who you know could benefit from this too. Sharing is caring. And love to, for any comments or questions, please type those in as we go in and I'll cover those shortly. So Ahai says success and failure are words that everyone knows, but if you'll try to go deep to their roots and understand more than the meaning of the word, both grows from the same root. By understanding success, you must to appreciate the failure. Yeah, you can only know one with the other, right? So failure is simply not having gotten there yet, and the only true failure is not to keep going, not to keep trying. And of course, we value the success. We understand what success is because of the times that we have not had it. So thank you very much. Yes, we know one by the other. It's neither is bad. Both success and failure have their good points we can learn from. Absolutely. Thank you. Okay, any other comments or questions, please type them in. We'll get to them shortly. So another block to success is forgetting to ask for the sale or feeling uncomfortable for it. Remember your goal. Remember your goal is to better their life, and that can't happen if you don't close, if you don't ask for the sale, if you don't ask them to join your team. And one real easy way to do that is say, well, ready to get going? Or ready to try this product out, see what it can do for you? So that's a real easy way to say that. Some people are just unaware that someone is right there ready to buy the product, and they'll go on and on about the benefits or talk about something else or be scared to talk about asking for the sale. And the person's like, well, what's it going to take for me to give you my money so I can get my product? Can we get right to the point? So some people are ready, and some network marketers are scared to ask for the sale, and they do everything but. And that keeps that person waiting. And they may even lose interest. Or or think how hard it is to buy something from you if you don't allow them to. So don't be afraid of that. And again, money is just a form of love and exchange, isn't it? Don't be afraid to take money or ask for money. People love giving. I love buying things that are valuable to me, and I love giving the money to the person who gives me that service or product. And many times I'll even give more because I appreciate the great job they did, and I think they should be charging more. So I really like giving money. I like spending money because I like giving. And money represents love. It represents the love that I gave to someone in service. I got money in exchange for that, and I can give that money back out, and it keeps circulating just like love does. So, okay, another block is we think that it's too hard, or we're not committed, or you know, it's too hard. We don't know how. The mountain just seems like it's too big to climb. And the way that I help myself and my clients and students with this block, this mindset block, is that I tell myself, if I have gotten the inspiration or direction to do something, or if life has inspired me or given me the nudge to do something, including your goals with your network marketing business, and it seems too hard, I remember that life always gives the means to accomplish it as well, or else it wouldn't have given that dream or that nudge or that goal. So if you have it, I believe and have experienced that life also gives you the means to do it. In fact, we don't even have to ask how. If we just say yes to life, yes to our love, yes to our dreams, but life gives us the means to accomplish that thing. And you may not see it in sight, but bingo, somebody pops up with an answer, or a tool, or a referral to someone who can help you do this job, or the right coach. And you know, I've had comments that people have just been led to me, and maybe when they had the goal, they didn't know of a coach that was right for them, but they were led that way. So follow your nudges and trust that. Another block can be that we come on too strong. That to me means it's about, if I come on too strong, that means it's all about me. And I'm not listening. And I'm not making it about the person and caring about their goals. That's what my Always Get a Yes book, which I'll post the link to, allows you to do. Allows you to let the other person do most of the talking. So I think 70% should be the other person talking. And that's the way to not come on too strong, to follow this method, which I will post the link for. Okay, and the last block I've written down here is that we fear rejection, fear getting a no. And that's why I wrote the Always Get a Yes book. So that that just wipes out that fear. It puts the attention on service and caring, asking the right questions, listening carefully, and giving empathy. That's my secret ingredient. That's what's different than I've seen taught anywhere else, is the empathy part. And that is the part that gets the person hungry for the solution before you offer it. The French say a good meal starts with hunger. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. But you can get them thirsty on the way, or put salt in the path, or help them be aware of their own problems. You're not creating a problem. You help them be aware of how much they need the solution. So that's what Always Get a Yes does. It eliminates that fear of rejection and the fear of getting a no, because you don't. You do this properly. You ask, you listen, and you ask permission before you offer. And it's according to what they need. So that's how you always get a yes. And be glad to share this with you. That's why I wrote the book. I will post the link for this. And if you just taking a look at these, I'll read what Mahai has written here. The more slaps you receive from life, the more you learn from it. Thanks to hurricanes, trees learn to grow their roots stronger and deeper, so only the stronger one is staying straight. Yes, thank you. That's beautiful. These blocks that we run into, they actually can strengthen us if we embrace them, right? And I know that trees, one fellow had this orchard of trees that produced very well. And somebody said, well, how do you do that? And he said, well, I take a rubber tire and I beat them. I beat them because the movement strengthens the roots. And that's what wind does in hurricanes and very big winds. They actually, the tree becomes stronger because of the wind, because of that opposition, because of that challenge that they face. And that becomes necessary for the growth of the tree. And only the strongest ones staying straight. Yeah, thank you very much. Hello, Chris. Krista, glad to see you. And Easy Taxes. I'm glad to see you. Please feel free to leave a comment, question, and I will answer those shortly. Or just say where you're from, and I can welcome you from where you're from here. Close this. Okay. Now, the top 10 mental blocks to sales that I read. If you caught them, great. If you didn't, I will post the link to the quiz there so you could take this 1-minute quiz. But as you hear them, I'm going to say them again. And as I do, think which ones might apply to you. And that is not knowing how to handle objections, believing we aren't good enough, thinking we're intruding, think people don't need what we have, afraid to talk about money, we don't have the time, forget to ask for the sale, we think it's too hard, we come on too strong, and we fear rejection. If any of these feel like kind of resonate with you, I invite you to ask yourself, how much have these blocks cost me in the past? For many network marketers that I coach and interview, many of them say many thousands, perhaps even hundreds of thousands or $1 million that they could have made by now if they didn't have these blocks. And think how much will they cost you in the future if you don't handle them and overcome these blocks. It could be, again, thousands, millions, let alone peace of mind, health, joy, sleep, and what you could have given your family. So don't let these stop you. There's no need to let any of these stop you. And I will post a link, which is a good start of getting the skills of how to always get a yes, overcomes many of these. Remember that I'm available for private coaching, so please feel free to Facebook message me. If you get stuck on any one of these things, that's what I'm here for. That's what I get up for. And that's what I love doing, is helping people get unstuck from these blocks. And Mahai has another wonderful comment. Elephants are strong animals, but people tie his legs with the rope when it's a baby so that at that point the baby elephant believes the rope is stronger than him and he stops trying to change something. And his reality now is created by the rope, which is his beliefs, his former beliefs, and then by food provided for the people. Then he is teaching that he is strong. So he learns to be strong for someone else but not himself. And the pattern in his brain is planned. The moral is quiet your mind, change you. And I thank you. And I love the story of that you just reminded me of the baby elephant tied up, thinks he is prisoner of that little rope and that little stake in the ground that he can't pull up when he's a baby. But then he grows up and he's stronger. He could pull up that stake and that rope that same little stake any minute. But he's believed that like Mahai said, that the rope is stronger than him. So let us wake up to our real potential, our true potential, because we've grown from when we were little kids And most of this mindset that we're not good enough or can't do it came from when we were little. So let us realize that we are big now. The rules have changed. It's a different game. We have strength that we didn't have when we were children. We have maturity that we know that we did not have then. And so why keep the same blocks that we adopted then, just usually to survive? Why keep the same blocks if they don't apply now? Let's realize each of our strength and that we can overcome these mindsets and these blocks. Again, I'm available for coaching and helping you with this, with anything that you get stuck on. And a good start will be to get the skills that I'll post in a minute. Thank you all for being here. Any last questions before we go? Y'all are awesome. Keep going. You can do this. And you have help. I'm one of the helpers. Okay. Yeah, Mahai says it's not a judgment versus others. It's an opinion that I've experienced myself, and I would like to share it with you. I was living my life in a... Actually, there's a lot here. What I'm going to do is let you read the beautiful things that Mahai wrote. I'm going to close out now so that it'll be posted, and you can read the beautiful things that he's shared. Thank you so much. Any last... I appreciate your words, Mahai. This is beautiful. Okay, everybody has a chance to read that. Any last comments before I sign off and let you... I'll post this so that you can read what Mahai wrote. Thank you all for being here. Take care of yourself so that you can take care of other people. Service to life is the most fun thing. See you soon. Every Tuesday, 2 p.m. here for more. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.